John Kozhaba, 56, a Chaldean from Sterling Heights chants for the release of the Iraqi detainees on December 20. Photo, John T. Greilich / The Detroit News, by photo. Detroit relatives of hundreds of detained Iraqi nationals are pleading with a federal judge to reunite them with their Metro Detroit loved ones this holiday season. U.S. District Judge Mark Goldsmith this week received 129 letters requesting that some of the remaining 300 detainees of 1,400 swept up in raids by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement this summer, be sent home. The letters, many handwritten, were submitted to the court by wives, children, employers, religious figures, and the detainees themselves in support of their release. Family letters and photographs were filed with the court Wednesday by the Chaldean Community Foundation, an arm of the Chaldean American Chamber of Commerce. Most of the detainees are being housed in the Northeast Ohio Correctional Center. It has been a living nightmare and our ears are broken, Angela Dowd, wife of detainee Yanni Dowd, wrote in her letter to the judge, noting the center where her husband is behind housed won't permit visitors on Christmas and that children aren't allowed. My son and I have not seen Yanni in 4 months because it is a 6 to 7 hour drive from where we live and they do not allow children anyway, she added. The American Civil Liberties Union filed a lawsuit in June and was granted a preliminary injunction by Goldsmith the following month that halted deportation of the detainees until each has their own case in court. The government appealed. Immigration officials have said those targeted in the raids committed crimes since their time in the United States and have forfeited their right to remain in the country. On Tuesday, the ACLU filed a motion arguing the Iraqis are being held unjustly. Arguments in the case were held Wednesday on 3 key points which included whether the case should be certified as a class action lawsuit, having the detainees released while they await bond hearings and the federal government's motion to have the case dismissed altogether. Margot Schlanger, who is among the attorneys representing the detainees, told Goldsmith Wednesday that prolonged detention of the detainees denies them due process since the cases are going to drag on for months or years, affecting the detainees' liberty, health, and their families. After more than 4 hours of testimony, Goldsmith said Wednesday he would issue a written opinion but did not specify when. Meantime, detainees and their relatives contend they are suffering grievous harm. Jennifer Morogi writes that her husband, Dorid Morogi, was taken on June 11 while she was pregnant with their 4th child. Because of the stress her family endured, she wrote, her baby was born prematurely. Caden, which is 19 weeks now, has a hole in his heart and his lung, which we pray will close on its own and not with surgery, she wrote. He has yet to meet his dad. Jennifer Morogi writes that her oldest son Kyle, 14, has shut down and 2 other children, Caleb, 13, and Chloe, 8, have anxiety attacks. I have a fear of my kids falling into a deeper depression, that I won't be able to help them get out of, the letter says.